You ready to fight for the cure? You ready to fight for breast cancer? You ready to fight for good health care? I give a damn, you give a damn, I give a damn. I give a damn, I give a damn. You give a damn, oh, you give a damn. You didn't know, you give a damn. You didn't know, you give a damn. Oh, you didn't know, you give a damn. You didn't know, we give a damn.
Yo, here we go. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the I Give a Damn Jam. Keisha, what's up?
Good evening, fam.
How you doing? How you doing? You know, we send you love and greetings from DC, your hometown. You down there burning it up in the ATL with all that great entrepreneurship running through the family. Had the pleasure of meeting you last year, and I saw you all as a strong, overcoming family of entrepreneurs. I love the energy that I experienced. Your brother's cooking, your mom's doing what she's doing, and you now busting it out. How does it feel to have a new book on the scene?
Well, the book is not new. The book
Okay.
been out. I published this book in 2017.
Okay. Okay.
So
Well,
I wrote this book like 5 years ago, but I'm about to start working on part two. So I'm just pushing it out so people can get to reading it and get into what part two is going to be about.
that's excellent. 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 Well, let them know to the audience that's watching who you are and what you give a damn about.
Oh, okay. Well, my name is Nikisha Cooks. I am a Washington, D.C.
From
native from Southeast Berry Farms. I moved to Georgia in 2010 because I wanted to turn another leaf. I have a family of four kids. So that's what I give
hmm
a damn about. My kids.
That's what's up. Hey,
Yeah.
respect due. It's a lot of parents who could, at least that's the basics that children hope for. You said you have
Yeah.
how many children do you have?
Four.
Four. That's what's up. Salute to all of the children coming up with the mom. Are they happy about you and your literary life? Are they, have they checked out the book, or is it, something
Well,
that's,
they can't check out the book, but they know I got the book, and I mean I'm a serial entrepreneur, so they kind of they are inspired by how busy I am and other things that I got going on. But yeah, I try to get them to
okay?
start writing for books too for kids, but they not even thinking about that.
Got you. Okay. When did you know? What was the inspiration for this book? Listen, do you have a book on you at the time? I know you were
I
writing.
do.
Bam! Put it right in the camera so we can see it.
This is
Let them
my
know.
book.
The book is called I'm Trapped. Talk to me
Correct, by
about the.
Nikisha Cook.
Yes.
It is on
Salute.
Amazon. You can probably catch it on some stores. I did opt in to be in some stores like Barnes and Noble and stuff. So the book is definitely on Amazon.
Okay.
Um, so yeah.
Excellent. Excellent. What was the inspiration behind this book?
Well, I always been a writer. Always been creative when it came to writing. That was something I always wanted to do. So that was one of my milestones. I said, hey, I want to do this, I want to do that. So that was something I completed. Even if so again, I was bored. I was in school, and then one day I just up and said I wanted to write a book. So I started writing a book. Trying not to stay bored because idle mind can go left. So
Exactly.
I started the book, stayed in my room, wrote the book by hand. Then I had to type the book up. Then I had to self-publish it myself. And what I did was I just put bits and pieces of my story, bits and pieces of other stories, fiction, nonfiction stuff, and
Yeah.
just put it into that book, put it into that urban novel. The book is pretty
Uh,
much, people can relate to some things in the book. I don't care
okay.
if it's the little thing, some people can relate to it. So pretty much I just I wanted to always write books. So I was just gonna start out with that, push that out there, and then go full fledged, and one day have it to be a movie.
Tonight I called one of my partners who was shout out to my brother John, the Tiger Film. I want to pass your book on to him, and also we want to digest it because I haven't been able to check it out. Not going to fake the funk, but it sounds like it's a juicy book. We see a lot of what we have as written material getting turned into movies. I was inspired by my brother who was on the podcast last week, how he had a friend write basically a script on his couch, and he wound up directing it, and it was on Tubi. Your mom, my queen Nene, and myself, we all watched it, and it was pretty good. So it was like, hey, I want her to hook up with Jay and at least check it out. But we want to check out the book and be able to turn these things into film. So do you do any acting? Would you like to act in your own book?
I can. I always want to do acting. Actually, shoot, a while back, because I do like, a while back I had a business called Rags to Riches Production, and
Okay.
I would produce plays. I did a few plays in Georgia, but it was kid plays, stuff like that. So I was dipping, dabbing, and I also wrote a play for somebody who I got band scammed down here. So that's a whole nother story. So I like to write. I love to write. I love English. I love to write. And I've been, for the 5 years, I've been trying to get my career, my goals together. Now that I have those in place where I want it to be, I'm ready to start on part 2. I'm ready to push this part 1 out and see what else is next.
All right, all y'all filmmakers, y'all check her out. We have a lot of different filmmakers on deck. Shout out to Marley with $1 Million Moment, Win Network. My partner John, he teaches editing and edits all film and shoots for the county of Montgomery County. So we have developed our own editors of filmmaking team. So we want to check out this book and put it on.
You might need to edit it, because let me tell you, I wrote it myself, I edited it myself, and I came on.
I'm talking about the video. I'm talking about the movie. The movie. We think about a movie. We talk about your movie, girl. We going on from the book. We want to put I'm Trapped the movie. And what I'm saying is we have the filmmakers, we have the editors, and we may need the actors. Okay? So that's what we're gonna put that out in the universe. That's what you want to see this turn into a movie. Say it with me. I'm Trapped the movie.
I'm Trapped the movie.
There you go. All right. So that's what's up. We're gonna politic with that. How is the weather down in Atlanta? I mean, it's raining up here in DC, but how's the weather down in Atlanta? It looks like it's pretty good.
It's about to rain. I saw a question on here. Somebody asked, how long did the book take? How long did it take to write the book? I put it down, I picked it up. So I say, no lie, maybe it took me like 3 months to write that book. 3 months to write it. The typing wasn't hard. It was the writing that was going hard.
Mm-hmm. So what about the writing?
I won't write again. I'm going to type next time. But the writing was a lot. I had a book and I just wrote, crossed out, wrote. When I typed it up, I had edited as I was typing it up. So it took me about 3 months to write the book. And I just said I would do. I just pushed it on out there, regardless of what it was like or who liked it or anything. I just threw it out there.
I'm gonna congratulate you, because some people talk a lot about their projects they want to do, and they will not get over the little distractions that happen. And basically, it's a lot of distractions that's going on. Because, like you said, you had children. Thank you, brother. You have children. You have real life going on. You're a mom. You're doing lots of different things. So for you to complete this project, it's something I'm going to salute, because I write a lot of songs. I write my share of lots of different creative things. But I have had the procrastination. I've had the stall with my own book. I'm doing a 7-chapter book, and I'm stuck on the 4th chapter. So I applaud you for pushing through to get this done. And that's why I'm always really, my heart is with other writers and folks who create stuff. I get bored. So it's like that's why I keep myself busy in different things. So salute to you finishing what you started. And we are proud of you for doing that. And we want them books. Yes, indeed. Let's give it up for. Give it up for.
And one part you didn't ask me, what was the book pretty much about, right?
Yes, indeed. We want to get into that.
Oh, okay. I thought you were already done, because I had to wrap it up in a minute. My son.
Oh, no. Yes, indeed.
No,
I want you to plug it.
I'm missing the baseball game.
That's right, Mom.
But the book. So the book is about a woman who moved to Georgia. She had multi-businesses as well, and she was trapped with 3 men. So the three men that she's trapped in are different. Of course, there are three different types of dudes, right? Three different types
Wow.
of personalities, right? So,
Okay.
and she feel like she's trapped because she don't know who to leave alone. And she don't know she know who to leave alone, but she feel like she's trapped in that situation.
Got you.
And she's huh?
No, I say I got you. That sounds
Okay.
sounds juicy.
She has his best friend. She has his best friend, who did her wrong. Also, really bad. And you guys all see that, but this best friend and her were like sisters. So she knows a lot. She even got business ties with the best friend.
Got you.
So they're about to that's about to blow up after they find out what's going on. But this young woman, she likes to enjoy life. She's going through something in the household with her man, but she likes to also enjoy life too. So when she goes out, she's out. But when
Yeah.
she comes in, she's in. So it's pretty a good book. A
Yeah.
good read. It's juicy. So I wouldn't recommend people under 18 to read it.
Got you. Got you. Look, them 17, 16, 15 gonna make they might get a hold
My
of it. You know what I'm
daughter
saying?
wanted to read it, and I said, when you turn 18 or 21, you can read it. You can't have it.
I hear you. I got an 8-year-old daughter, so yes, I am gating certain things, guarding certain things, checking her phone, all that stuff. So yes, salute to you being, that's honorable, that's respectful. We have to have our grown folks recess in our life outside of, the parenting situation. So yes, salute to you for doing that. And your son is getting ready to play his baseball game?
Yeah.
Okay. How old is the young fella?
He's 12.
Okay, salute.
I have three girls and one boy, and he's the youngest.
That's what's up. Out there supporting. May he have a good game, and I hope that you enjoy it. I appreciate you for coming on the show. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trapped.
I'm trapped. I hope that we could see the part 2 come alive too, because we want to work on getting this as a film. That's what we talking about. We putting that out in the universe because we give a damn about literacy. We give a damn about entrepreneurs. Like I said, you can find this on Amazon and what other places that can they buy this book? Can we buy this book?
Barnes and Noble, they're in the bookstores.
Would you do an audio book of this?
So, Barnes and Nobles, all the Million Books, whatever that store name is. So it's there. But most likely, and then you also can get it from me. I can send it personally to you if people don't want to order it off Amazon, don't want to look for it.
Where could they find you? Are you on social media?
Facebook, Nikisha Cooks.
Okay. Okay.
First name, Facebook.
Everybody buy this book. Everybody buy this book.
When you see the movie, you can be like, oh, okay, I read that book.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. That's how we want to see it. Terry McMillan did it. Several other people have done it.
Yes.
Why not you?
Yes.
Why not
and
you?
that's where I get my inspiration from, them women.
That's right. That's right. Well, I'm glad that you are inspired to show that you can do what you can do. If you put your imagination, have some patience and some focus.
Yes, anybody can do it. Just gotta have patience and believe in yourself. Because after I wrote that book, I felt like I could do anything. So
Excellent.
That was, I guess, my milestone. I guess that was my breakthrough because I feel a lot of stuff. So after I wrote that book, I was like, I can go do this now.
Exactly. You cross that stage, and then you got that confidence, that confidence that you can do it. So I'm loving that because I have those different milestones in my life as well. So it's like private victories, and then you have your public victory because everybody is celebrating what you have accomplished. So give yourself that pat on your back as well. We're going to continue to lift you up, and we want to see this executed to the next phase.
Thank you, Rico.
That's what's up. That's what's up, Queen. Well, we ain't gonna hold you but too much longer. You know what I'm saying? I know it's about 14 minutes in, but we wanted to at least. Do you have a few more minutes? Because I have couple more questions.
Sure.
All right, cool. With like you said, you said you were interested in acting. Have you done anything like that? We're here at our new studios. We're on the campus of BET campus. I'm sorry, and this is also Washington Digital Media. They have acting classes and things of that nature. Have you ever thought about taking any acting classes?
No, because I know how to act. So
I know that's right.
That's not my thing. I have a trucking business and I deal with taxes. So that's not. If I ever do something recreational, like that's not nothing I would ever want to make my
career.
No, I like to be a vaccine for real. I could be a writer, but to be in the spotlight, I don't like like that.
You know your lane.
I'm
You
kind
know
of
your
shy.
lane. That's what's up.
I in that field. I know my lane. My lane is to stay in the behind, stay in the back.
Gotcha. That's what's up.
But
Ain't no
if I
problem
was
with that.
never
Hey,
really
Nene, come over
happy
here and
with
talk to your niece. I want you to just at least, you know, acknowledge the queen right here. That Queen Nene.
I'm so happy. I'm so proud of you. And we will be there in another month or so, July.
Yeah.
So I just want to let you know how proud I am of you. And
Thank you.
just know when we get to the ATL, we're going to turn up. So you be ready for us celebrating you and your new book. And we're going to make it do what it do. So love you.
Indeed.
Love
indeed.
you too. Thank you.
All right.
Thank
Yes.
Cool. Yes, indeed. So you enjoyed the baseball game. You know, we hope that he hits some strikes. I mean, hit some home runs, not no strikes. No strikes. Just all the home runs, or even get on base or whatever it is. My nephew is 11, and he's just coming from his baseball tournament, playing all different positions on the field. So I'm out there supporting him too. Shout out to my nephew Noah and my sister Ebony Ellison. They are two of my heartbeats. So you know, go on out there and enjoy the baseball game. You're doing your thing. We're very proud of you here at home at DC. And like I said, we're gonna come down to ATL and turn up, and got a lot to celebrate.
Yes.
And I want some more of your brother's cooking. Good Lord,
Yes.
that shrimp and grits.
Yes.
Oh, she called me. Who's
Indeed.
Erica Kane? I'm not no Erica Kane.
Somebody called you Erica K.
Her mommy.
Miss Cook called me Erica Kane.
Hey, listen, that's what's up. Hey, that's what's up.
Thank you guys for having me. I appreciate you. You also can Justified Janice Cooks also has my books too. So if you want to get it from her, and if you order it from her or me from Nikisha Cooks on Facebook, I will sign it. You'll get my autograph. But if you get it off Amazon, my autograph will not be on there.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I want an autographed copy. So, babe, we're gonna definitely, you know what I'm saying, make sure she, you know, we get a copy of I'm Trapped.
Yes.
Huh? Yes, indeed.
You have my number, so you can always cash out me.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
Cash app. That's right. And let them know where they can, you know, hit you on their cash app. You know what I'm saying? They can send you some donations, some other stuff like that. You know. That's like, nah. Hey, look.
Well, I don't know if they're gonna, because I don't know. But if they wanted to get the book, my cash app is $ Queen with a W. So Queen Me #4 QWENNME4 Queen Me. That's my cash app.
Yeah.
Just for order book, and then I will contact you through there and get your address and stuff like that to send your book.
Send this sister some abundance her way. Pray for this project to go to the next level. Everybody put their love out there for this author doing her thing. And we want to talk to you again because we're going to talk about part 2 soon. You know what I'm saying? Keep writing, keep doing your thing. Don't stop.
Oh yeah, and then next time we can, if you ever want to talk about, you know, the trucking business for the women, I can always come on and talk about that because I'm
please. Hey, listen, you got about 2 minutes. Give me your spiel on your business. Tell me the name of it, and you know what's going on with that.
Okay, my business name is MK and MK Transport. It's named after my kids, my 4 kids, Milton, Kalia, Milan, and Kanaya. So my business name after my kids. That's gonna be one day my son's business one day. So you know, I started building a foundation for them already. And I have a contract with Amazon. I drive the truck myself. It's non-CDL. I started this last year after I was into the medical transportation business. I didn't like that. I wasn't making money. But the trucking industry make good money. I enjoy it. I like it. And this is where I'm going to be at right now, is the trucking industry.
Hey, listen, I got to tell you, when we came down to Atlanta, we were in the jacuzzi. Nigga got the whole pool jumping with music. We are in the jacuzzi with a sister got her own big rig outside. Yeah. It was like 2 other queens that was in the hotel that also had their big rig. I said, what is going on in that ATL? All the queens driving the big rigs.
Yeah.
And bad too.
I'm not driving the 18-wheelers. I'm stick with the box trucks. I'm not dealing with those 18-wheelers.
Hey, well, shout out to that though. You know what I'm saying, for having your own business. I love entrepreneurs. I love it. I'm a 3rd generation entrepreneur on both sides of my family, so I really dig that. So that's what's up. Well, this is our time. It's been a pleasant surprise talking to you, and it will not be the last because you fam. Yes, indeed. God bless you.
Have a good game. Take me out to the ball game. That's indeed. Enjoy your night, dear. You have a blessing. Talk to you soon. John, got to pay some bills around here. Y'all stay tuned. We got Gail George coming up next on the I Give a Damn Jam.
You ready to fight for the cure? You ready to fight for breast cancer? You ready to fight for good health care? I give a damn, you give a damn, I give a damn. I give a damn, I give a damn. You give a damn, oh, we give a damn. You didn't know, you give a damn. You didn't know, we give a damn. Oh, you didn't know, we give a damn. You didn't know, we give a damn.
Welcome to Win Network, where we are looking to create the win-win in business. Have you ever had the problem, once you've shot some great photos or great footage, that you needed someone to edit it? Look no further, we got your solution. Editors Are Us. Leave it to the experts for all your post-production needs. We are here for you 24/7. Post-production is our specialty, but we shoot, produce, direct, consult, and train anyone interested in digital storytelling and any form of video production. Music videos, documentaries, live streaming, promotional videos, corporate events, weddings, you name it. We can bring you broadcast quality production at a very affordable price. Come check out Editors Are Us.
I kept it on the show, but I wanted to hear the comment.
Okay, cool. All good. Yes, we are back. We're back. We're doing our thing again here at live at the Washington Digital Media on the BET campus. This is our first night here, and we're bringing out all of the stops. We have some interesting things that are getting ready to pop off. We're going to go downstairs, and you're going to see some of the new things that Washington Digital Media is doing. Howard University, all these different folks, Netflix, are all on this campus doing their thing to bring forth edutainment, education, and things of that nature, entertainment. I am in the building with my next guest, but it's like family. You know, we have to turn this phone around a little bit. Maybe you can move it all the way back. Yeah, we're gonna get on right here. And I can sit right here on this thing here. Yeah, sitting here with my compadre, my homegirl, Gail George. What's up? Welcome to the I Give a Damn Jam.
Nice to be here.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like a phenomenon.
Hey, something like a phenomenon.
Exactly.
Something like a phenomenon. We're just getting it straight. And thank you for calling me a couple weeks ago. And
You ready to fight for the cure? You ready to fight for breast cancer? You ready to fight for good health care? I give a damn, you give a damn, I give a damn. I give a damn, I give a damn. You give a damn, oh, we give a damn. You didn't know, we give a damn. You didn't know, we give a damn. Oh, you didn't know, we give a damn. You didn't know, we give a damn.
all right. And we are back. Welcome again to the I Give a Damn Jam show. Would you please say, you know, who you are and what you give a damn about, if you don't mind?
What I give a damn about?
I know that's wrong.
Being here right now, because I've known you've been developing this concept for many years, probably as long as I've known you.
Yeah,
And
2008.
yeah, so I'm glad I earned my way, earned a little spot, a little moment.
Yeah. That's $1 million moment.
Yep, to sit here with you.
Yes, indeed. I am appreciative of this because we have come through years of going after our dreams, going after taking care of our responsibilities, raising families, taking care of businesses. You are pursuing education still. And would you talk to me
A
about
lot of stuff going
Yes,
on.
do you tell me a little bit about what where you are at this now and your vision? Because you have a film we want to talk about,
Sure.
but how we got there through your education. Where did you go to your undergrad?
Okay, undergrad Duke University.
Y'all hear that? Duke?
Okay, and that was economics, and then master's in international relations, international economics.
First of all, let's go back to Duke. Duke. What were you getting? What did you study at Duke?
Economics.
University. Economics.
Yeah.
What drove you to economics? What was that?
Well, I really was interested in engineering, and I have an interesting story about that. I visited Morgan State University.
Okay.
I had already decided that I was going to go to Duke, but I just did a college tour after that, and I met the head of the engineering department at Morgan State.
Okay.
And so he challenged me, on the spot, he offered me, admission, we work out scholarship money. You should really think about coming to Morgan State. And I said, no, that's too close to home,
Yeah.
And so then he said, okay, I want you to come see me in 4 years, and I'm going to see if you're an engineer.
Mm-hmm.
And what he was challenging me was to say that they had created an environment at Morgan State where they were nurturing the students through to make sure that they actually accomplished their goal and their dream.
Yeah. And
he was, challenging me if I went to a different type of university, then I might not accomplish that thing that I wanted to accomplish.
Uh-huh.
And so needless to say, I never had to go back. He proved his point,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But economics was just kind of a natural, I had a natural affinity for it because it's kind of like a marriage between the politics, the history, and of course the business concepts.
Yeah.
And putting them together in a strategic way. How do you allocate resources to create the outcomes that you're interested in creating? So,
That's excellent. Excellent.
Yeah.
You have a little Duke color going on.
I know. How about that today? I didn't even know I'd be talking about
what I'm saying? You rocking your Duke colors.
Right, right.
What are you pursuing now in education?
So I just finished my coursework for a PhD in entrepreneurship and urban leadership.
Yeah. PhD.
Yeah. PhD. Yeah.
PhD. I like that.
So, I had the great fortune because I, at the same time, was also working on a documentary, a follow-up to a documentary that I was in a couple of years ago, which revealed my family's connection to the Underground Railroad.
Wow.
And kind of documented that we had like 6-7 generations of history in DC and in this area, and what my ancestors were doing, and it was such a mind-boggling experience because so many of us never get that kind of information, just never even know, have that kind of details and names about really who our ancestors are. You really have to come from a pretty conscientious family. And so it inspired me to dig deeper and do a lot more research. And so, that's what I've been doing for the last couple of years, and actually was motivated to finish the degree during that time frame.
Okay.
But then as I was making the documentary, I was connected with Washington Digital Media, which is a, video production, creative services company here in the district, and located on the former BET warehouse studios.
Yeah.
And it was such a organic connection because they really had an appreciation for people telling their stories, and I'm so passionate about my own story, what I was trying to get done, and we just formed this, great camaraderie.
Yeah.
And when they helped me, complete my project or what I was working on at that time, we kind of saw how each other worked, and they were like, hey, we need some help. You know, we need some help on the business side of things because it's a creative organization. And a lot of times, you know, kind of balancing that with
you need that business. You need that practical mind with the creative mind.
Absolutely. And then for me, you know, I'm usually the creative one in the room. You know what I mean? In this environment, it's like I was the business one in the room. So
you got both sides of the
absolutely.
proverbial.
Absolutely.
My mother was a genealogist. So I really dig what you're doing from the perspective of educating your folks and folks alive now about the folks in the past.
Absolutely.
Because there's generational blessings happening through the family. There's some generational curses happening, and it's good to be knowledgeable on what everybody and where it came from.
Absolutely.
Do you have this clip or film on Netflix? So I mean not Netflix, but on YouTube that you press on?
I do. Yeah, I can definitely share it.
You can share it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, hey John, can you pull up the clip of where?
Actually, it's www.awakeningho.me. So it's called Awakening Home, but it's awakeningho.me.
Okay. John, if you can pull that up, pull it up.
And it's a clip. It's a just a trailer. Yeah. Okay.
Well, yeah, if y'all gonna check out what she does and how she brings her vision to screen. We are waiting for a lot of different projects to come. So salute to everybody out there that's working on this project. And here, y'all can see at Washington Digital Media, they help you with this type of situation. So if you want to know about these things, you can holler at us. This is right here. This is a blessing for me because I've been cutting hair in Cone Park for like probably since '96. And I've been in a couple different shops in the Cone Park area. But she patronized me. She supported me. I supported getting her sons and her folks right for years. I guess we got some clips. Are you bringing up the clip? Are you bringing up the clip, John? I think we're bringing up the clip. Something like that.
That looks like it.
It is?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Here we are. We're going to show this clip, y'all. Check this. You know, she has everything. She's been on the show. You got to check her out.
Okay.
And she will also be here coming from New York.
Okay.
So we got to talk about of it.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah. How long have you been here in Washington, D.C.?
So I'm been connected with them about a year,
Okay.
and our relationship has just kind of evolved because, like I said, it started with me, with my project, and I was just so excited. And when I spoke with Ricardo, he's like, I think I need to meet you right now. So, and it's just kind of been an evolution from there. Lots of changes and shifts have happened, with the organization over the last few months, and then I've been here to craft, like the vision going forward and take advantage of opportunities that we have to grow and really begin to think on another level about the opportunity we have to be here. I always try to say that this, we're on the old BET studios. It's kind of hallowed ground, in DC. Yeah. And doing some research behind the scenes, it was started with the $15,000 personal loan, and some grant money from the city that became, a $3 billion or a business that was sold for $3 billion, some years later. So there's a lot that happened, what I mean, on this space right here.
I hear that.
Yeah, and therefore, in understanding the continuity of things, that means that there's, that potential. There's always that potential, for that type of growth. So that's what we like to see.
Itself.
Sure.
So we're going to repeat that.
Sure.
I definitely already put in my manifestation. I wanted $3 million annually. I also wanted to be able to get $3 million to give to the folks out there in the world, worldwide that need it. I want to be a special giver, and I want the Angel Network to be able to make this happen. And what we're going to donate is our great films, our great minds, our TV shows, our songs, our books, and we're going to spread that good vibration all over the world. Yeah. So to all the genealogists out there who are looking up their family ancestry, you may want to check out the sister and how she got chosen. How do you do your research? I mean, if you go on .com, that they speaking about.
Yeah. So initially, I was connected with Ancestry, and of course, they're the behemoths in terms of research. But there's lots of other opportunities and places you can get research. I always encourage people to go to the elders. Sometimes they are helpful, and they have information or little tidbits that you might not know. I got a real, ramped up in terms of my research by just going back and talking to some elders and getting into some of the estates where people had, okay, this is a bag of pictures from, mom or auntie so-and-so or this kind of stuff. And there would be really a lot of information in there that you could, take time to weave together. But what I encourage people to do is to get specific about it, because particularly genealogy you can get burned out. There's so much information, and it's like anything else. If you don't have a place to put it or a way to kind of organize it and make it meaningful, it just becomes like, just a mess. Yeah, just a mess. But, I would just take something specific. Okay, I want to know who this person's mother was, or this person's parents were, or, those types of, just that was enough for me, for research. And then as I pursued that, so much other stuff would unfold that it was like, wow, okay, I'm really onto something. So.
Oh yeah, it definitely, and it's something that makes you think about the now in a whole different way.
Oh, absolutely.
When you study the histories of auntie so-and-so, uncle so-and-so, how they got here. My mother was the youngest of 13, Washington, D.C. born, raised, and she would grow up to be the one who started the Jerome Johnson Terrell family reunion, and we had it out in Maryland, but it was like the first one was so interesting to me, to meet so many people who would look like you. Would come to all of us, came down to this hotel. She had a nice weekend set up, lots of activities, meet and greet, things of that nature, but
Absolutely.
All the work that she did prior to it. You talk about papers, pictures, all over the house, and this is before social media, you know what I'm saying? So she literally went to a lot of different aunties' houses. I learned the gratefulness of just sitting through conversations and
Absolutely.
knowing your place and pecking order and hearing all of the aunties, OGs talk to her about who was so-and-so's son and how they met and how they got hooked up. So it's a lot of stories to how we got here in this family tree.
And the thing is, it also gives you a context for interpreting your current moment, your current situation. Maybe it's something that you want to duplicate, you want to do again, or you want to draw from, or sometimes it's something you want to kind of move away from, or you can kind of see a pull.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody tends to go this way. I'm going to go that way.
Yeah.
And I think the insight that type of research provides is really powerful. There's a ancient and the African traditional cultures. The concept is really to know, that the oral histories were so you did know your lineage. You knew everybody, as far back as you could go, and you had a broader concept of who you are.
Yeah.
And one of the things, like at funerals, in Africa, it's like they tell it like it is. They don't just deify. Oh, it's just a wonder. He was so wonderful. They might say, oh, he was great,
Yeah.
and that joker owed me $10 too. They would put it all together,
That's
so
right.
you had a full concept of who people are,
Yeah.
and then you can fully kind of embrace who you are and
Yeah.
how you're walking in our current generation. So
Keep it real.
I think it's really important because we live in a time, there's so much, like a deluge of information coming from everywhere, different value systems, different thought processes. We're privy to so much. There's so much information that's coming through that it's really important to be grounded, and to have kind of an anchor that we're not to limit anything, but to just kind of anchor you and ground you into who you really are so that you can walk in the world, fully embodying and embracing everything that you are, and just give you a reference point.
Yes, we thank our ancestors daily. I feel like they rolling with me wherever I go.
Absolutely.
Like I feel like Mom is here, Uncle John, who just visited home now. So yes, our ancestors roll with us every day. Once you're conscious of who's done what in your family, it's like, oh, I know all the years of me cutting hair. My grandfather had a barbershop on 9th and 4th Avenue. From the 50s to the 80s, the haircuts that his wife and baby.
Yeah.
But now I'm doing my own book and I'm doing my own genealogy a lot. So salute to this wonderful project you're doing.
Yep, and my third great grandfather was a barber too on Capitol Hill, and that was a big deal back then because that was like a salary. You had consistent
On
tips.
Capitol Hill.
Yep,
A
and you're
barbershop
cutting.
is in Capitol Hill.
Well, he was cutting like the senators and and so you knew people,
Right.
and that kind of thing. So, yeah, I mean, there's a lot to just that concept, and then the whole entrepreneurial spirit, that keeps us rooted into, finding out, those connections and the significance of them. So
I give a damn about entrepreneurs. Give a damn about Gail.
Yeah.
We give a damn. Yes,
Yes.
indeed, about creative minds, taking it from the vision, passing it through your vessel to the next level, and each chapter that you have to do. Legalize your stuff. Library of Congress is also right here in DC. That's one of the main steps you're going to have to go to once you create your intellectual property. Did you also have to do that?
That's the whole conversation in terms of formalizing, because I help people get their uniqueness to the marketplace. That's my
That's your
niche.
shit.
Yeah, that's my niche.
Yeah.
But in order to do that, and what I find most of my work is helping people even find and identify their uniqueness. Sometimes it's like, even do I have one? You know what I mean? Because people will tell you, I'm not creative, or I'm not this, or whatever. But there is a gift that we all come forward with, and this is what I really appreciate and enjoy helping people tune into that, because I feel like tuning into that is always the key, whether you formally go into business or whatever that really looks like, but it just kind of also serves as that anchor point to, who you are and how you're going to walk forward into this reality that we're living.
It's like you're calling, but you're like the calling whisperer.
yeah, bring it forward.
Like, come on out of there.
Yeah.
Whatever it is you want to be.
Yeah.
But we can work in this area, and that's a good niche to know about.
Absolutely.
Niches are those particular, peculiar, unique gifts that we have.
Absolutely.
You're using yours to great things. Yes. We're about to wrap it up, and we're going to go down there. We're going to jam. We give a damn. I give a damn at the beginning of the interview and finding out who has been on there. And we've had two powerful queens tonight talking about their testimony, and we have more to share. But I hope that you got some education, and then you're going to get some entertainment And that's why I am Rico, the edutainer at this stage in my life. And I Give a Damn Jam is going to roll into a jam. Yeah. Come on downstairs. We're going to also show you what Washington D.C. Media is doing downstairs. And you come on along with us. John, we're going to pay some bills. We'll be right back. I Give a Damn Jam. Thank y'all all for tuning in. Come on back. We're going to be finishing the show out with a nice performance. And now stay tuned.
You ready to fight for the cure? You ready to fight for breast cancer? You ready to fight for good health care? I give a damn, you give a damn, I give a damn. I give a damn, I give a damn. You give a damn, oh, you give a damn. You give it out, you give a damn. You give it out, you give a damn. Oh, you give it out, you give a damn. You give it out, we give a damn.
Welcome to Win Network, where we are looking to create the win-win in business. Have you ever had the problem, once you've shot some great photos or great footage, that you need someone to edit it? Look no further, we got your solution. Editors Are Us. Leave it to the experts for all your post-production needs. We are here for you 24/7. Post-production is our specialty, but we shoot, produce, direct, consult, and train anyone interested in digital storytelling and any form of video production. Music videos, documentaries, live streaming, promotional videos, corporate events, weddings, you name it. We can bring you broadcast quality production at a very affordable price. You check out Editors Are Us.
All right, good. We are here in the studio. We're getting ready to go downstairs and check out the new area. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come up with this. Come on with me. And we're getting ready to go on downstairs. I know, right? I know, right? Yeah. But anyway, that's what we got to finish. looking good enough to